What's happening, Bricksters? Dan here, and today we are reviewing the Mega Construct Xbox 360 Replica playing set. This set retails for $150 and is a Target exclusive. However, you can for whatever reason find it on Walmart.com as well. Obviously, people are selling on eBay and other online resale options. This set is honestly really cool, but let's go ahead and discuss some of my favorites and least favorite parts about this set, because as awesome as it may be, it does have quite a few flaws with it. So diving in right off the bat, the box is really awesome. It looks exactly like the 360 box from back in its heyday. The position and angling of it's just incredible. On the side, it shows the details of what it comes with, such as the console, the controller, the hard drive, the disc. And now on the back, it kind of goes into detail about what you're expected from the build itself. My favorite part about this set is that there's a disclaimer that says, as authentic as this model looks, rest assured it is not a functioning video game console. Like I said, the box is amazing, cool, great for collectors, but let's dive into the set itself. Over the past few years, LEGO's been doing a lot more video game-esque sets. And I don't just mean Minecraft and Fortnite. They made a LEGO NES, a LEGO Atari, and I think Mega saw an opportunity to get into that market as well. Because in a lot of ways, this actually does feel like it takes inspiration from the LEGO NES set that came out a number of years ago. Just want to get one thing right off the bat. As I was building this thing, I was reminded why I prefer LEGO over Mega Construct. From some of the weird piece designs, to the off-coloring of other pieces, to the way some pieces don't click as well as others, it really feels like a cheapened version of LEGO. And that's totally fine. If those things don't bother you, that is totally okay. But as I was building this thing and diving deeper into the instructions, there was a point where I was honestly bored of building this thing. Now, I don't mean to be so mean and rip this set so much. I feel like I might have had a similar core with the LEGO NES set as well. But at least with that, there's a number of callbacks that made it interesting to keep wanting to build. And while yes, there were a lot of Halo callbacks in this set, it took forever to finally get there. And I wasn't a fan of building the motherboard. I don't know, I just was so bored of it. My advice for anyone wanting this set, once you get past that motherboard, the rest of it is fun, it's awesome to build, and then towards the end when you finally put in the outer coating and the hard drive on, it truly feels amazing because you're starting to see the fruits of your labor, the fruits of all the work that you put into this thing. It's really cool. So now that I got the negative part of the review out of the way, let's talk about the positives. I really love the amount of thought and detail that went into some of the scaling and sizing of some of these pieces. Like, I know I personally was just talking about how I didn't care for the motherboard and how accurate that was. But everything else about this set, like the hard drive, the buttons, the controller, the box for Halo 3, all these other little details truly made it worth it. The light bricks are absolutely amazing. The Cortana piece is really cool. The Xbox symbol is really cool. All these fun little details truly made the set more fun to build, but it just took a little while to get there. The details of the controller are absolutely incredible. From the center Xbox button to the little Joy-Cons, every button and piece on the controller felt intentional, it felt unique, and it felt like it was just right. Even comparing it to the actual controller itself, it feels right. And the scaling and everything just seems so perfect. The Halo 3 box might actually be some of my favorite pieces in the whole set. The accuracy of this box is truly incredible. And even though some of the pictures they did change in order to fit some of their other Halo sets into this, I still very much appreciate it because they purposely made sure that the Halo 3 sets were the ones that are on the box, not like a Halo Reach or a Halo 5 or Halo Infinite set. You know, they put Halo 3 purposefully on this, and they made sure that those sets are accurate. My one beef with the box is that a couple pieces keep getting stuck whenever you open or close it. So it almost feels like it only works once, and then the second time it doesn't quite open right. But still an amazing piece. I don't think LEGO would ever do something like this. And if they did, it's probably gonna be a sticker or some really expensive thing that we're all gonna hate. But Mega did an amazing job with this Halo 3 box, and I truly applaud them for doing that. Alright, so it's been a couple years since I've had this bad boy up on any of my cameras. This isn't the original Xbox, as you can see, it doesn't have the silver. But I think this was maybe our second or third Xbox. You know, we kept getting the red ring of death at the time. Like, look how similar these things are. And I guess the best way to put it is that this is like the Wii-sized version of this. All I gotta say is overall for the price point, for the amount of pieces, and for just the sheer awesomeness of displaying this thing, it's totally worth every penny. My wife actually got this set for $100 around Christmas. I don't know the full details of that deal, but it was essentially $100 at the time. If you can snag it for that price, that is amazingly worth it, and you should not pass that up. It's still going for $150 on Mattel and on Target.com, which again, I don't think is a bad price. Compared to Lego, that is pretty cheap. But it is important to note that this is an 18 plus set, so if you have any kids who are into Xbox or Halo, this may not be the best set for them. And quite honestly, I feel like this is geared towards more people who are my age. But it's an overall great set with a couple of Mega Construct quirks that if you're a big Lego fan, you're probably gonna notice these things more than other people will. But again, I don't want that to come off as super negative. I mean, the amazing detail of this set, it is truly incredible. It is really amazingly well done. And I highly recommend it for anyone who is a Halo 3 fan or who had an Xbox 360 back in the day. And whoever is interested in this, I would say go for it now before it's completely gone and off shelves. So I would highly recommend looking into it now while you can, before it is retired and completely gone forever. That's gonna wrap up today's review. Thank you for watching. If you own this set or other Halo Mega Construct sets, please leave it in the comments below. I love to talk more about these, and I'll see you all next time.